Hello friends, it's Mo from Cooking with Mo and Deb. Today is Friday, and you know what that means. It's time for Fabulous Friday Freezer Meals. So Deb is off at the beach with her sister and sister-in-law and having a big old time. And she left me explicit instructions. Be sure you do a Friday freezer meal. So we're going to do one tonight. This is honey chicken. Now, the recipe is really simple because I said I'll do one, but it's got to be simple. So Deb sent me a simple one. So what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to go ahead, and I don't have the fancy little stand like Deb does, but I'm going to get my freezer bags ready. And you know you need 2 freezer bags for these freezer meals that we're doing. So this is the best I could come up with. I've got it in one of my little Tupperware containers. I think I'll just, I'm going to see if I can, well, no, it's not going to let me. Okay, I think this will be okay, y'all. Okay, so that is ready. Now, I've got my chicken ready, except, oh, it's all juicy. Okay, I'm going to cut this chicken in half. These breasts are really big. So I've got 3 breasts. The recipe calls for 6, but I'm going to cut them in half. So we'll have 6 small serving sizes. So all I'm going to do is just cut them right in half like that. Like that. And I'm going to go ahead and put them in the bag. Just like that. I'm going to cut off some of this fat because I don't like fat on my chicken. I don't like to have the skin on it. I don't like to have that little piece of fat. Okay. Armani will eat it. He likes chicken fat. Alright. I can't stand the sound of that cutting on aluminum foil, can y'all? Okay, so here is 2 more. And then 1 more here. Let me cut this fat off. I feel like I'm working backwards for some reason. It's because I'm on Tbsp. You know how like when someone's watching you do something, you can never do it right. Okay, here we go. Now let me wash my hands real quick and we'll get on into what goes into this recipe. Like I said, it's a real simple one. Doesn't need a lot of ingredients, which is the kind of cooking I like to do. I don't know about y'all. All right, let me move this chicken yuck out of the way. Wipe my hands again. Now, we're ready for business. Okay, so I've got my chicken in my freezer bag. Now, I'm going to add, look at this yummy goodness, y'all. 1/2 cup of honey. This is local grown, do you call it grown honey? Local raised honey? I don't know what you call it. So I've got 1/2 cup of honey. Thus the name honey chicken. You can't go wrong with honey. I love it. I love the taste of honey. Okay, so there's my honey. There's my honey. All right, now we're going to add 1/4 cup of Dijon mustard. And I did not get the expensive kind, the Grey Poupon. I just got the store brand because it was on sale. So I'm going to add 1/4 cup of Dijon mustard. All right, that looks close enough. Okay, so I've got my little spatula here that'll scrape most of that out, so that's good. Can't stand to leave anything in the spoon or in the bowl. Okay, next we're going to add, let me look at my recipe, 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire. Worcestershire. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Debbie calls it woo-woo sauce. She said that's what her boys used to call it. So, we're going to add the woo-woo. Worcestershire. So, here's 1. I love Worcestershire sauce. Really flavors things up, doesn't it? Alright, so 2. Pour right in. Pour it right in there. Now, this recipe that I'm using calls for 2 teaspoons of curry powder. Y'all, Mo don't do curry powder. And since this is Mo's freezer meal that she's fixing, I'm not going to put curry powder in it. So I decided I would put 2 teaspoons of cumin. And I may not even go 2. I may go like 1.5 instead of 2. No, I may even just do 1. I'm going to do 1 teaspoon of ground cumin. That should be enough seasoning in that, I think. Okay, now all we do, gosh, I can't believe that's all you put in that. Okay, I'm gonna get the air out best as I can. And then I'm gonna do like Deb taught us. I'm just gonna wiggle this around in here till it gets all, oh my goodness. Y'all, I'm a mess maker, that's what I am. Anyway, I'm going to get it all mixed in to the chicken breast. Get them all covered. I want that honey on all of these chicken breasts. Okay. I feel like I've still got a little air in there, so I'm going to go ahead and let it out. Be free! Alright. Voila. There is our freezer meal. Wash my hands again. All right. Here's my other freezer bag, y'all. So I'm going to take my chicken mixture. I'm just going to drop it down in there. Goodbye. Fold it over. And now, y'all know what we do next. We take our recipe. Now, before I stick it in there, let me tell you what it says. Thaw in refrigerator. So before you leave for work, you just stick it in the fridge. Let it thaw all day while you're at work. Then when you get home, place your chicken with marinade in a casserole dish. Cover and bake at 350 for 20 minutes. Uncover, baste, and continue cooking uncovered for another 10 minutes. Suggested sides are saffron rice and sweet peas. Yum. Yummy, yummy. And it's got a place to put the date. So I'm going to put the date, which is tomorrow, Friday, 8/11. All right, that way I'll know when I put it in there. And I'm going to stick this in a smaller bag, just like Deb taught us. Okay. I'm going to close it up, stick it in the front, and there is our fabulous Friday freezer meal, ready to stick in the freezer. Easy pleasy, y'all. Do these freezer meals. You're going to love having easy, convenient meals. The trick is, and this will be my problem, remembering to get them out of the freezer in the morning, stick them in the fridge so that they'll be ready to cook when you get home. That's the hard part. Just set yourself a reminder on your watch or whatever you need to do. But y'all, these are great ways to feed your family. And, you know, most of the time, they don't take a lot of ingredients. We try to do the more simple ones. Groceries are stinking expensive right now. So you don't want to spend a lot of money on this stuff. But it's got 6 pieces of chicken. So, I mean, Tink and I could eat 2 meals out of that. But if you have a family of 4, you know, you've got, each person has a piece, and then maybe somebody can have 2. So, anyway, fix the honey chicken. It's a fabulous Friday freezer meal, and y'all have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you soon. Deb will be back next week. Bye, y'all.